Hi Helen, really good session today. Good to see you swinging the club as well as you were. Just a couple of things to point out now regards to the swing we discussed in the lesson. Firstly, when the winter comes, we are going to get wrapped up with a lot of clothes on. It's going to make it very difficult for our body to rotate effectively. Now what we'll see in this left-hand swing, because of that issue of trying to rotate as far as we can, we end up lifting that left foot off the ground to try and complete the back swing. The problem is, if that left foot lifts and doesn't get back down to the ground when we come back to the hitting area, we are going to be slightly higher at the point of contact, resulting in a slight top. That left heel now off the ground, it still hasn't come back to the ground, and we just catch top of the golf ball and the ball shoots off a bit low. You can see the left foot now sort of spinning as you sort of come to the hitting area there, not quite getting that stability. Now what will happen is when you start topping a few, as a result, to try and stop the top, you'll just try and get lower as you hit the golf ball. The problem is, the reason why you're going to hit the golf ball at the top is because of that left foot. If you just drop, you'll end up hitting the ground behind the golf ball. So what we want to try and ideally do is just keep that lower half a little bit more solid, a bit more stable. It means the backswing will be a little bit shorter, but say in the winter that's not a problem. We are wearing a lot of clothes, it's going to be harder to rotate, and we can see with that left foot nice and flat on the ground as we come back to the golf ball. Lovely strikes. We can see you've grounded that left side nicely. You're in a much better hitting position, and then you can rotate through to a really nice follow through up on that left side. So just make sure, or be aware, should we say, of that left foot. Don't want to be lifting off the ground too much, and we certainly want to make sure that our weight is onto that left foot when we make contact. If the left toe is on the ground, the heel's up in the air, there's not a lot of weight on that foot, so we're going to probably top a few shots or hit the ground behind the ball. So if you find yourself doing that, just check out that left foot, and that may be the issue out on the golf course. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, Helen, obviously give me a shout, and I'll see you next lesson. Cheers.